Scope and live stream on your Facebook. Coming at you now.
Check 1, 2. I see you. Yes, you bad people. Yes, people out here. Ktng Morning Show. And I am your host. But you got Zesty, I need to run on the freeway all day. And if you are nearby, I got a message later on today, so that's on our that has been doing this thing for like the last, I don't know, see what we got going here. And as usual, I don't know. Well, first of all, I got up, locked myself out of the dog house. That pretty much worked out for the Cubs, so for the Cubs and everything. Also, really props for reaching out. We haven't spoken to each other in like about 1,000 freaking tag this thing on Twitter for like a couple of weeks now. For a couple of months, and people like, you know, people can actually look forward to throughout this entire thing. So these jackasses will wind up getting pin names from me on Thursday, each seeking a bolstering support in the battleground, which from Democratic to Republican 8 years, in the past 8 years. But while Mrs. Cheeseburger is closer to a one-man show relying on his family and Governor Mike Pence of Indiana, who looks like Grace Bannon from, or if you are stuck with a jerk will never change his spot, just like a damn leopard. So, with Melania, who is also studiously avoiding the campaign trail, is making her first solo appearance. She will appear at Suburban with a speech tailored to women and mothers about what President Cheeseburger might do for their lives, except for like grope them. Yeah, you know, he's kind of rapey. Okay, model has had first and foremost private email server may provoke a reaction from Cheeseburger. So another Benghazi, after she has caught her, after all the criticisms that she has basically went through, hot sauce continues to show that she's top.
Can have fun, lose or you ought to get lost. Cause I'm just about ready to do my thing. Cause I'm me and my partner from the start. We used to get together after dark. Sometimes we rap, sometimes we sing. In the summer or the winter, cause it ain't no thing. And ever since I first came round, side by side we would go down. We came here to this here place. So I guess I'm gonna set the record straight. And I hope that it is not too late. This ain't no jump, he feel it's got to be real. Our crown print on the wheels of steel. He goes by the so if it's alright with you, it's alright with me. We're gonna rock you people's minds with ease, with some help from the maestro. If you please.
Hang on. Hello? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And so forth to make sure it works. Or if we don't, then lord it over and so forth, and they have their own constituencies. Too bad. We are worthless value. Okay? There's got to be a tribal leader, there's got to be a tribal constable, there's got to be a tribal religious shamans. Some of us are trying to live in the reality of it. However, during jury selection, the defense stressed over there. And if this officer is basically acquitted of all of this, we will all, Aziz Bank and Keith Evans had birthdays court of Charleston County showed that the pool of certain qualified jurors from which the jury was selected, 16 were black, or just more than 20%. The black population in the state and the county is about 28%. Again, they go with the numbers. So 34 for next trial next year in federal court on several charges, including violating Scott's civil rights. Biggest sellout I've ever seen in my life. Stupid. You are stupid if the officer this thing unless you have preventing the thought of it. And what better way than to do a psychological profile on a cop that killed before they become criminals. Criminals before they are born into the society. Criminals that are born into a society that is manufactured by man himself and has nothing to do with any type of culture. All it means is that you're a number, a piece of meat, I'm taking my time, slow and deliberate. Methodical, tactical, yes, that's me. To examine the loneliness and Alzheimer's risk, Donovan and her colleagues examined 43 women and 36 men at protein. Where do we get that from? We're going to do some research and find out where we can find that at. Okay? It's probably existing in some of like fruits and vegetables that we normally forget to eat or as we get older, that sort of thing. Where does it come from? Well, people with high health, and you are a number in that survey along with it, and could point to a novel way of associating a person's emotions with dementia risk. It's sad. That's an emotional risk. If you are constantly hostile and angry, that is an emotional risk. Okay? You know what the best medicine is? Laughter. And some of you people have forgotten how to laugh. And the only reason why you have forgotten how to laugh is because you're in your own bullshit. Straight up. Quiet your mind of bullshit. And that is crap in the first freaking place. But it should be trained to look for loneliness, apathy, mood changes, or social impulsiveness as early signs of Alzheimer's. Okay? So look at loneliness, apathy, mood changes, or social impulsiveness. Okay? And they're deliberately, talking to people who have what it's like to be them. They're connecting. However, in this day and age, treatments for Alzheimer's, the earlier you diagnose and so forth, with the words of the day on like employment and so forth, from Love Money. Of less than fair. Click ahead to see the crazy charges around the world. Okay, so if you don't walk your dog, that's a charge. Okay? It is illegal to handle illegally taken, killed, or landed salmon in England, or in the words of the brilliantly penned Salmon Act of 19. Now, see, this is the reason why I love. Look, is it like a phallic symbol or something? I have no idea. Okay, all right. Okay, that's coming in 2017. In China, not visiting your parents enough. Okay, undisclosed fines. This is the reason why the Chinese are doing so much better than the Americans, because they believe in their families. The Asian culture is so rooted in family, it's just unbelievable. They've never been slaves. Okay, well, some of the women have been in Korea, but the whole thing is on spirituality. So on the street, they're all demented and crap. Spiritual needs is on a quote-unquote credit score backlist, making it difficult to obtain. In the UK, if you fail to respond to a household inquiry form sent by your local authority, you could be slapped with a $1,300 fine, and before you think about rushing it and providing the false information will cause real trouble. You could be fined $6,500 or even land a stay in prison. Boy, this unlimited fine thing seems to be pretty. $380 property is actually worth in Australia, City of Adelaide, since the Summary Officers Act 48 will be exempt from punishment with no questions asked. Okay, I don't even know how that works. I mean, you got a person who lost a cat or a lost dog, and you're gonna offer a reward. So guess what? You're gonna get fined for giving a reward. Lovely. Singapore, connecting to another person's Wi-Fi. Take that fine. I would charge people billions Sometimes when you're traveling, you definitely need to Google something. You do just about anything to jump on free Wi-Fi. But it could cost you dearly if you do so in Singapore. According to the country's Computer Misuse Security Act, using another person's Wi-Fi defined as hacking. The penalty is everything else and so forth, and these people make the damn phones and can't even use them. So they're like, no, really cavalier about this whole thing. Noise caused by repeatedly or consistently sounding burglar or car alarms in the UK could result in the local council issuing you're swagging and sagging on this one. If you're sagging and so forth, if you're sagging spelled backwards, isn't it? If you pretend to that as a fashion trade, trust me, all it makes everybody think that we're available for booty rape. Okay? That's all. It's not a fashion statement. It's the fashion trend that has made mothers cringe when they see their sons' low slide areas of band sagging pants. A lot of these cities, especially Compton, Watts, all the black communities will basically be like broke jackasses who like to sag their pants and so forth. By all means, chill out. Okay? So therefore, it's a $1,000 fine. That's amazing. Morning. Shout outs for everybody that's on just in time as we was wrapping this bad boy up. Okay, so in that, we got more people. Oh, wait, Walter Jenkins. Good morning, sir. Walt. You're the man who remembers show. It's coming up at 12 o'clock this afternoon, so please be advised. You are just the best. You are just the best. But, you know, here in the United States, you guys are a bunch of fickle idiots most of the time, okay? You don't follow nobody unless they're really, really big. Okay, even if they are a docile midget, okay, everybody gets from point A to point B. He's an asshole. I have no qualms about it at all. I've put a lot of people in there stupid. So therefore, people understand it's not how you start in the race, it's how you finish. And that's the reason why the hare lost to the tortoise, while the ant beat out the grasshopper. Not the fox and the scorpion tail. It doesn't work that way. It never. But here's what you can do. You can actually get out there and make it what talk to whenever I go morning show. All about the coconuts, baby. All about the coconuts.